en mi zona tú no seas no grato, porque hasta de día están sonando los... Me respetan.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Utah Jazz come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Kings. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the point guard. And for Sacramento, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Ellis. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Ellis. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Misses from short range. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sexton for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Utah. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Ellis outside. Outside, Sabonis. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Kessler. And Utah, another 3.
Mr. Kessler showing off a little range. Wow.
And again, Utah running the court in transition. 3-pointer, Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
That's right, Brad. Your 916 crew.
Monks checked in for Sacramento.
For your 916 crew dance team.
And here are the Kings now, searching for their first points of the game. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Sabonis' shot is off. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Martin, and the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Now, here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. They need this. And it's sent back by George. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Collier. And Utah another 3.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. It's an 18-point game. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Levine. Rebound, Utah. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
Check in for Sabonis.
Your Sacramento Kings, 3 team.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Spins outside Levine. Back him up. They need this one. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Just 4 to shoot. Laravia passes to Lyles. Over Collins. Lyles no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Sexton's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Sabonis. Nice D from Sexton. The Jazz have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Three-pointer, Markkanen scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George with the steal. Shoots the 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Levine against Sexton. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Sabonis' screen on Sexton. Levine, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Jazz out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Collier out there with Sexton. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward. So it's Utah now after the miss from Malik Monk. Drills the three-pointer.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Knocked away and stolen by Sexton. Here's Filipowski, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Sabonis. Still scoreless. And Sexton slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Will stop the run. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here is Monk, following Colin Sexton's 3. Monk outside. Off target at the rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the three-pointer by Utah. To the middle. Sabonis' shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Collier, that's good.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pass to Monk. And there's the drive. Missed inside. And it's Utah's ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Sexton finds Clarkson. Here's Filipowski. And Utah another 3.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here we go, one-on-one. Sexton for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's LaRavia. He has yet to score. And here we go. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from outside.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Stolen by Clarkson. And again, Utah run the court in transition. Here's Sensabaugh. They get the rebound. Out to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Clarkson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz. Kings have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Carter. Filipowski grabs the board. Launches it from deep. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Monk with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's LaRavia. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here's Sensabaugh. Lets it go from deep. Collier, that's good. Collier's got 12 points in the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Miles passes to LaRavia. Here's Monk. 4 seconds left. It's blocked. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Utah with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Utah Jazz.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And the Kings with possession. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
Markkanen's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Sabonis finds DeRozan. Ellis surveying the D. To the paint. Murray left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's DeRozan missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And here's Collins from outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
In the corner, Murray with it. Stolen by Collins. Sabonis against Kessler. And Utah, another 3.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Pass to Murray. Sabonis with the ball. To end the run. Stolen by Kessler. Outside, Sexton. The tray. Kessler. No good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Down low. Here's Murray. And it's sent back by George. And they're able to recover. Sabonis, the pass to Levine.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the pipe. What a big-time vertical.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Markkanen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. From deep, Collins, and the Jazz, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ellis can't get it to go. Jazz have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And there's Collins on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ellis can't get it to go. Jazz have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here is Murray following Colin Sexton's 3. Just 5 to shoot. And Murray, here we go. And it's sent back by Kessler. Sabonis' shot is off. Jazz have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
So it's Sacramento now, following Colin Sexton's 3. Poke loose, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Levine's shot is off. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Monk. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Collier. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Nice move. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Collier. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Filipowski's out there with Williams. And it's Sensabaugh in at the four-man position. Now here's Ellis. Tight defense on him. Outside, Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Here's Levine. Rebound, Utah.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Collier. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Monk. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Can't get it to fall. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And here is Monk after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. And again, the turnover by the Kings. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Malik Monk. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Hendricks. A three-pointer is right on target.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Clarkson's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land. Those are amazing numbers for layups, much less the three. Murray, no good. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now, here's Sabonis. DeRozan, another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Hendricks. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Clarkson for three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Jordan Clarkson just has tremendous feel on the offensive end, and he's so quick with his decision-making.
Now, here's Sabonis. Got a piece of it.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Colin Sexton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And here is Murray after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked
if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.